Today we're gonna follow the iOS tutorial. It says here that you need to be familiar with the Swift programming language, which I'm not, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so let's save this link real quick. This is just gonna be my log file, what I do, like that, and then start developing iOS apps. Awesome. Okay, so starting point, introductions. Each lesson contains tutorial. Lessons build upon each other. As you make your way through the lessons and build the app, you learn about the concepts, gain a deeper understanding, familiarize yourself with the IDE, with Xcode, sure. In these lessons, it's assumed that you're familiar with the Swift programming language, which I'm not. You will get more out of the lesson if you can comfortably read Swift code. Should first learn the code exercises? No. Alternatively, yeah, so to learn Swift, you can Swift Playgrounds or the Swift programming language. A solid foundation. Alright, so prerequisites, Swift programming language, or sure. About these lessons, food tracker. Sure. Lessons are accompanied by an Xcode project. Okay. Getting the tools. To develop, you need a Mac computer and Xcode. Oops, I clicked too fast because my mouse is going wild. So we should have Xcode by now. Let's build a basic UI. You'll start making a simple user interface and view it in the simulator. When you're done, your app will have a label, a text field, and a button to reset the name. Alright, awesome. Okay, what are our learning objectives? To create a project, key files, open a switch between files, iOS simulator, add, remove things in a UI board, edit elements, view and arrange, preview, and AutoLayout. Awesome. Alright, let's just open up Xcode, which we have right here. So, user agreement, download. Alright. If a project window appears, don't worry. New, open a new window, iOS, single view application. Alright, so new. Create a new one. It's loading, so I'm just gonna read the instructions. Oh, there we are. Let's do a single view app. All right. Awesome. So what do? We go single view app. Oh, all right. Then let's go. Product name, food tracker, team, set to none. Organization name, can leave this blank. Organization identifier, you can leave this blank. If you don't, com.example. Bundle, Swift, oh, language. Alright, Swift, devices, it says no. Universal, unselected, selected, include UI tests, unselected. So unit test selected, okay. Devices, universal. I don't have that actually. Alright, interesting. Next. Alright. Then click next. Got a location to save it. Documents. And then I guess Xcode or something. create Git repository. Maybe food tracker, I guess. And then let's create. Xcode now opens your new project in the workspace window. It may have an error icon signing for food tracker. Don't worry, you do not need a development team. Before you can run the app on an iOS device, you need a valid team so that the app can be signed. You can select the team over here, otherwise your Apple ID, Apple Developer Program. Get familiar with Xcode. Xcode, alright, okay, so we're here. Alright, so we get a lot of errors. Yes, that's true. So we have a navigator area, editor area, utility area, the inspector pane and the library pane. Utility area and the toolbar. Alright. Run the iOS simulator. So what did we do? We filled in the so building the UI. So build the basic UI. So right now. Create a new Xcode project. Because you need your project on an Xcode template, the basic app is automatically set up. You can build and run it without any additional. Use the iOS app simulator. The simulator gives an idea of how it would behave. Alright, so let's check it out. Let's go to Xcode. And let's go to simulator. This one? No. Here maybe? Build then run? I don't know. Build then run. To run, the simulator can model different types of hardwares, blah blah blah. iPhone 7. To run your app, click there. Alright, so click here. We're gonna set the scheme. iPhone 7. And then we are gonna run it. Alright, we're gonna run it. Boom. Now it's building, giving some warnings. Okay, so we building. Alright. Alternatively, Command R, product run. Okay, so we ran iOS simulator. Command R shortcut. Command R is a shortcut. Awesome. Okay, so now it's booting, which is pretty cool. If you're running Xcode's developer mode, blah blah blah, decide whether you want to watch the Xcode toolbar as the build process completes. In the activity viewer, after the simulator starts, it may take a few moments. The simulator opens the iPhone mode. Initially, it displays your app's launch screen, then transitions to your app's main interface. In an unmodified single view, the launch screen and the main. Okay, in a single view application, the template launch and the main are identical. Okay. Right now, it doesn't do much. It just avoids screen. It's important to understand the template's uses before you extend it. Running your app in the simulator with no modifications is a good way to start developing that understanding, okay? To quit the simulator, press Command Q. Alright, so to quit simulator, it's Command Q. Alright, let's see. Well, it's still booting. Review the source code. Create a new Xcode project, single view app, ran on blank app. All right. Well, it's still booting. It's not the fastest. Let's continue reading the tutorial. In the single view, oh man, failed. All right. Oh, I just messed something up. Sorry for that. Hopefully, I'm not sure if the enable preview. All right. Failed to bless the service hub. All right. Let's Google this error because I don't know. Failed to bless service hub iPhone 7. Let's see what the internet has to say about this. Unable. Failed experience. Alright, not too many people with the error. Reset, quit, reopen. Simulator, hardware. Simulator hardware. Because the simulator needed time. In my opinion, it's because the simulator needs time to start up. System restart. Okay, let's try again. Maybe it took too long. Maybe because we ran it now, it will work now. So build succeeded. Now it's launching. Still launching. Review the source code. Let's take it to AppDelegate. We have AppDelegate. We have ViewController. If necessary, open. Yeah. We have AppDelegate.swift. Is it working? Oh, yeah, here it is. Awesome. So if I go click. Wow. Ah, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so, developer tools. Yes, please. Oh, look at this. Wow. Click. What if I force touch? No. Click. Awesome. All right, that's actually super cool. Let's exit that. Okay, so that's a small win. So I got the blessed error. I got this error. Ran into this error. But the solution, just try again. Okay, I ran a simulator. Okay, super cool. I got a small blank app working. Step 1. Step 2. Alright, so let's check out the source code. Where's the source code? There we are. Let's make this like that. Alright, so we have so on a high level we have 3 things. We have food tracker, tests, and products. Okay, so at the highest level project, at the highest level we have food tracker tests, and products. Within food tracker we have, what do we have within food tracker? We have AppDelegate, we have ViewController, main storyboard, assets, launch screen, and info.plist. Okay, I have no idea what I'm looking at, but we'll figure it out. The project navigator that opens this stuff up If necessary, open the food tracker. Select AppDelegate.swift. Okay. AppDelegate.swift. Okay. Let's open up AppDelegate. Okay. What is the main function? What is the main function of AppDelegate.swift? It defines your AppDelegate class. The AppDelegate creates a window where your app's content is drawn and provides a place to respond within state transitions. So what are the main functions? It defines the AppDelegate class. Then again, like, what does the AppDelegate class do? And it creates the entry point for the app and a run loop. It creates the entry point for the app and the run loop. Okay, then what is delivered? Okay, this is going pretty far. I'm just gonna buckle through it. So what does the AppDelegate class do? It creates the window and provides, so creates window. I'm gonna make this into flashcards, I think. All right, let's get Anki up in this. All right, Anki, my brother, where are you? All right, let's make a new flashcard. Create deck. Swift. Boom. Boom. All right. Okay. So let's see. What are the two primary functions of the AppDelegate.swift file? There are two main. One defines AppDelegate class, and two creates entry point, right? Yeah. Creates entry point for app and run loop, delivering input to app. Swifty. All right. Add. Cool. So what are the two primary functions? The two primary functions are to create the entry point and to create the AppDelegate class. Two primary functions: create the class, create the input entry point. All right. I think we had another one. So what does the AppDelegate class do? What does the AppDelegate class do? Creates a window for content to be drawn and provides space to respond to state transitions. Provides space to respond to state transitions. Swift. All right. What does the AppDelegate class do? It creates the window where the content can be drawn, and it provides a space for the state transitions. All right. So what does the AppDelegate class do? It creates the window where the content is drawn, and creates a space for the state transitions. Cool. UI application main. Lifecycle. Okay, okay, that's cool. Oh, I actually exited it. Again, just gonna power through it. The AppDelegate class is created when you create a new project. Unless you're doing something very unusual, you should use this class. AppDelegate class adopts a UI, application, delegate protocol, number of elements to respond to the okay. The AppDelegate class contains a single property, window. Let's see. The AppDelegate class contains a single property. Yeah, so there's only one property called window. The other stuff is all functions. UIKit, add UI application main, application will resign, application did enter background, application will enter foreground, application did become active, application will terminate. Alright. This property stores a reference to the app's window. The window represents the root of your app's view hierarchy. It's where all the content is run. Note that the window property is an optional, which means it may have no value and nil. It's an optional. It also contains stub implementations of the following delegate methods. So we have application. Yeah, so we have these functions. These methods let the application object communicate with the app delegate. During an app state transition, app launch, transition, app termination. So what are 3 examples of app state transitions? All right, so let's make that a flashcard. Nope. Name 3 app state transitions. Name 3 examples of app state transitions. App launch, app termination, and app transition to background. The application object calls the corresponding delegate method, giving your app an opportunity to respond. You don't need to do anything special. Each of the delegate methods has a default behavior. If you leave the implementation empty, you get the default behavior. Alternatively, you can add your own code. The template also provides comments, comment scribes, alright? You won't be using them, so you won't have to make any changes. Okay, cool. That's the app delegate source file. Creates the entry point, which is actually pretty cool. Alright. The ViewController source file, the single view application has another, so ViewController. Alright, so let's see if we understand this somewhat. Function, I don't know what the underscore means. Let's go to ViewController. This is a short one. So it has UIKit, a class, override function, view did load. Do any additional setup. Okay. This file defines a custom subclass of UI ViewController. UI ViewController, custom subclass. Right now, this class simply inherits all the behavior. To override, you override the methods. As you can see, the file's implementation overrides, overrides both the view did load and the did receive memory warning. Can we see that? View did load. I don't see that it overrides the did memory warning though. I mean, yeah, here. So that's actually an older. Seems to me like an older. Oh, you won't need it, so they deleted it already. Okay. UI ViewController. Okay. You'll start writing code later here. Okay, so open the storyboard. Okay, what is the storyboard? Is a visual representation of the app's user interface, showing the screens of the content and the transition between them. Okay, that's cool. So, what is the storyboard? What is the app storyboard? Visual representation of the user interface, showing screens of content and transitions between them. That's pretty cool. All right. To open, okay, so what did we do? We discussed AppDelegate.swift, discussed ViewController. Not Swift. All right, let's open the Storyboard interface builder. Bam. Oh yeah, my Mac is having trouble with this. It's blowing as hard as it possibly. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, ViewController, iPhone 7. The background is the canvas. You use the canvas to arrange. At this point, it contains one scene, which represents a screen. Arrow that points to the left is the storyboard entry point. So what does the arrow to the left side of the canvas mean? Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that. In the storyboard, what is the arrow pointing from the left? The storyboard entry point. Is that what it's called? Storyboard entry point, yes. ViewController, when you ran, you saw on the screen, however, the scene on the canvas may not have the same dimensions. You can select, it's an iPhone 7 portrait mode, so the canvas and simulator are the same. Even though the canvas shows a specific device and orientation, it's important to create an adaptive interface. Blah, 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 blah. Build the basic UI. It's now time. Alright, so we finished. Oh, wait, how fucking big is this tutorial? Alright, build basic UI. It's time to build the basic user interface. You'll start by working on a user interface that lets you add a new meal, food tracker. Xcode provides a library of objects. Some of these are elements, buttons, text fields. Others are view controllers and gesture recognizers. Awesome. Elements that appear in the user interface are known as views. So what is a view? Okay, what is a view? So what is a view? A view is an element that appears in the user interface. All view objects are UI view or one of its subclasses. They're highly specialized, so start by adding a UI text field, one such subclass of UI view to your scene. A text field lets the user type a single line of text which you'll use to name a meal. Okay, so to add a text field to your scene, we go to editor, canvas. All right, editor canvas. Let's see. Can we do this? Editor canvas and then show bounds rectangles, I think. Show bounds, setting blue bounding boxes around all the views. Many views have transparent backgrounds. Layout bugs, okay. So we edited bounds. So we enabled show bounds rectangle. This setting caused the interface open the object library. Open the object library. Third button on the left from the library selector bar. Library selector bar. Library selector bar. This one? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Alright, let's go to View, Libraries, Show Library. Alright, click here, click here. This is not exactly what I was looking for. View, Utilities, Show Object Library. Filter field, Object Library, Library select utility area. So why is it not there? Main storyboard. Right click, target membership. What's this? Window, view, navigators, debug area, inspector, show tab bar. So Shift Command L is the library. Alright, so Shift Command L is like Shift Command L, open library. It's a bit weird though. So Shift Command L. Should write that down somewhere. Here. Shortcut. Open library. It's like Shift Command L. Alright. Appears at the bottom if you don't see it. Alright, type text field. Drag the text field to the thing. 6767. Alright, so let's first read all the instructions and then do it. Type text field. In the text field, drag to the object area. Then, if necessary, zoom in. Well, drag the text field position to the left half of the pane. Stop dragging when it snaps. Blue layout guides help you. If necessary, click the text field to resize the handles. By dragging the resize handles, small white squares, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Resize the left, blah blah blah, until it pops with the right margin, blah blah blah. Configure placeholder text. Click the Attributes Inspector, fourth button on the left. Click the attributes and type enter meal. Alright, awesome. Press the return button to display the new placeholder in the text. When you're done, you can also edit the system's keyboard. Okay, so we can do this. Alright, so let's do that. Let's go to Xcode. And let's go Command Shift L, text field, and then we can probably drag this. No? Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Alright. I feel ya. Oh! I feel ya. Alright, let's snap this to the left margin. Click! Then we're gonna drag it, snap it to the right margin. Click! Awesome. And then we're gonna go to the attributes and we're gonna put a placeholder text in there. Enter meal name. Fuck yeah, that's actually super cool. Alright, enter meal name, right? Enter meal name, yeah. Awesome. To configure the field's keyboard, make sure the text is still selected. Click labeled return key and select done. It changes it. Alright, in the attributes, enable this text auto enable return key. Impossible for the user to tap the done key before typing text into the field. Ah. Alright. Next, add the label UI label at the top of the scene. That's a label. UI label. What's a UI label? Oh, that's just a label. Okay. This is getting cool now. Alright, so We added a, what did we do? We added text from library with placeholder. What else did we do? We did the auto enable return key. All right, so we go to auto enable, make it to Google, done. And then we save this, it automatically saves. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens when we run it. How do we run it? Click here. All right. Consider me super excited. Waiting for phone to start. Launching food tracker. Is it gonna pop up? Where is it? Where's my buddy? Where's my buddy? Come on, baby. What iPhone do I have, actually? Let me see. I think I have an iPhone 7. What is it? I don't know. I think it's an iPhone 7 or an iPhone 6. Pretty old one, actually. Okay, while it's booting up, I'm just gonna read the rest of the tutorial, right? Alright, configure the text keyboard, so we're gonna do that. So, and then we're gonna add a label. So anything starting with UI is, I guess, a label. A label isn't interactive. Okay, so what is the text UI text field? So how can we make a person... Oh, here we are. All right, let's go to next. Food. Boom. Ooh, yeah. Come on. Why can't... Oh, this is not good. Uh-oh. Either it's really slow. Simulator trampoline? What is that? Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but either my screen is breaking or there's something wrong with the simulator. I honestly think it's my... I'm not sure if you guys can see this. Yeah, my screen is breaking down, actually. This is going crazy. This is going wild. Ooh, uh-oh, oh god. Let's see. Oh god. There we go. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep it here for a sec so you guys can see this. Okay, so what I wanted to do was type something, right? I wanted to type like hello. Alright, let's click here. It's weird that it's on the right side. It's not aligned. Is it the screen or is it... I'm wondering. Okay. So click here, and now where is my enter? Cool. We go back. That's pretty cool. All right, let's do this then. Command Q. All right. Well, it stopped going cray cray. But I'm pretty sure it will go cray cray again. All right. Let's hope that we can continue working. Next up, we did the attributes inspector, placeholder. Yes, we did that. That actually didn't work. Did you notice that, like, this is not like, this is an iPhone X or something, right? Like, It has the notch over there. It's like not a... How do I change the view? I mean, it builds to an iPhone XR. View as iPhone XR. No, I want to view it as an iPhone. iPhone 8 Plus. So that's probably going to be 7 then. And then this is going to be 6. SE? No, come on. Can I just click here? Click, 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 click. No, click, click. Where is the iPhone 6 then? View. Wait, no, click. View. Navigators. View, find, navigate, editor, test, run, editor. Zoom align guides. Product, debug. Window. Xcode. File. Project settings. Okay. So weird, like. Show as iPhone 7. Xcode. Where do iPhone 7 not appearing in Xcode? How do we do this? So, oops. iPhone 7 not appearing in Xcode. Yeah, exactly, right? X plus. You lean and mean version doesn't bother redundant sizes. The iPhone 7 is the same as the iPhone 8. Oh, that's funny. All right, so this was kind of an error, and the solution, use iPhone 8. I didn't know that, actually. You see, I'm a very good iOS developer. So that's going to be the iPhone 8 then. iPhone 8 Plus. Or just the iPhone 8. All right, so let's make it, drag this to the left margin. There we are. That doesn't look even at all. Why does this not look even? I don't know, actually. All right, now it looks even. This is nice. All right, we did that. And then we are going to get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And get rid of this as well. We configured the keyboard. We're going to add a label to our scene. Let's read through the instructions. 1 through 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. So let's add a label. Type label. Drag label. Drag label such that it's aligned. Stop dragging label when it snaps the guideline. Double click the label. Mail name. Press return to display the new label. Now add a button to your scene. All right, so let's add a label. So we're going to add a label to our scene. Just a UI label. So let's add a label to our scene. Command Shift L. Label. Boom. Enter. Now we wait. We added a label to our scene. Can I zoom in? Command plus. Is not zooming in. Snap to left guideline. Snap to bottom guideline. Awesome. Then we can do bam, bam. Maybe no. Maybe click, click. Change the label to meal name. Enter. And that's it, right? Label, label, label. Stop dragging. Press return. Label, label, label. And meal name should be capitalized name. Alright. Let's save it actually. Save the project. Did I save it? I think I did. Add a button, UI button. The button is interactive, so it can be used to tap a trigger that you define. Later, you'll create an action to reset the label. Okay, so now we're gonna add a button. Add button. Later, create action to reset. Alright, let's read through the instructions first. So we're gonna go button, drag the button so that it's below. Stop dragging when it snaps. Double click the button, set default label text. Press return. Reposition button if necessary. It's good to understand how you've arranged how they are in the picture, right? So let's add a button. Command Shift L. Button. Enter. It's gonna add the button. Hopefully. Click, click. Click, click. Let's add a button. Why is it not adding a button? Can I drag and drop? Yes. Alright, let's do this. And what is the label name gonna be? I think it's gonna be something like reset. Set default label text. Set default label text. Oh, and reposition. Exactly right. Alright, can you help me out here, son? Please? Alright, let's calm down. We first click this. Then we click and drag. We click this, then we click and drag. Click and drag it once. We click, we hold it, we drag it. We click drag. We use the right click. Ugh, come on, why is it so difficult? So now I'm at the view. If I click here, I go to the button. And if I do absolutely nothing now, it's gonna stay there. If I now mouse over, I hold the left down and I slowly move it, keeping the left mouse engaged. I slowly reposition it to snap to the guidelines. Oh, there we are. Alright, good. Awesome. Whew, okay. Press return. Yada yada yada. It's good to see how the elements you've added actually are arranged. Look at the outline view to see which user. What's the outline view? View outline toggle. Oh, so that's the outline. Right. What is the outline toggle? What does it mean? So this is the outline toggle. So we have the view, we have the safe area, we have the enter meal name, set default label text. Okay. It will toggle. You can use the view and collapse. The outline view provides a hierarchical representation of the object in your storyboard. But why? So what does the outline view do? what does the outline view do? What does the outline view do? Good question. So what does the outline view do? It provides a hierarchical representation of the objects of the storyboard. Shift enter? Command enter? No, neither. Oh man, my Mac is having some huge issues with this. It's running super hot probably. Anyway. But why are the user interface elements nested under view? So views not only display themselves and react, they can also serve as containers for other views. So views are arranged in a hierarchical structure called the view hierarchy. The view hierarchy defines the layout of the views relative to other views. Within that hierarchy, views enclosed within a view are called subviews, and the parent view encloses a view is called a superview. That makes a lot of sense. Views can have multiple subviews and only one superview. That makes sense, I guess. In general, each scene has its own view hierarchy. On top of each view hierarchy is the content view. The current scene, the view content named view. The top level view inside the ViewController, the text view, there are subviews in the content view. Okay, so wait, no. Yeah, so in general, each scene has its own view hierarchy. At the top level hierarchy, there's the content view, the current scene. So that's view, and they're all subviews in the content view. All the other views that you place in this scene will be subviews in this content view. Yeah, okay. Preview. To preview your app, you can preview it using the interface assistant editor, which displays a secondary editor side by side. Alright, so let's click the assistant button. Let's read through the instructions. 5. We go to assistant editor. One more space. Editor, automatic preview, main storyboard. Okay, fuck. Alright, let's go. Just do it one by one. So let's click here. Assistant editor. If you want more space, you can hide or show the debug area. You can hide or show the... Alright, and you can hide or show this one. And this one. Let's try to make this full screen. Ish. And do it like this. Okay. However, this does not really tell you anything new. I want to check, is adaptive editor. Okay, so we're going to click here. We're going to do preview. I'm going to click main storyboard preview. Oh, sweet. Nice. As you see in the assistant editor, the preview looks the same. You need to check it out. The preview landscape orientation. Click the rotate button. Let's click the rotate button. And it's gone. Alright. The field, the margin. Okay, the preview, different screen sizes. Okay, sure. Again, sure. This is all about adaptive interfaces, right? AutoLayout. You describe your layout using constraints. Dynamically calculated. So is to add a layout is got this UI stack view provides a streamlined interface. Ooh, the stack view uses auto layout under the hood to adopt auto layout, wrap your existing. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break because I'm almost at the end here, but maybe I'll finish it off. I'll finish it off and then. Okay. So auto layout is a useful tool Okay, one of the easiest ways is creating a stack view. Provides a streamlined interface. The stack view uses AutoLayout under the hood. To add AutoLayout, wrap your existing interface elements in a stack view, then add the constraints needed. Alright, so return to the standard editor. So let's get back to the standard editor. And then toggle these bad boys. Alright. And then expand the project navigator. While pressing the shift key, select dot dot dot. On the bottom of the canvas, click embed in stack, and then it adds them in the stack view. And it's horizontally if necessary. Okay, open a stack view. Type in spacing 8. Stack view grows with them. Add new constraints. Spacing to nearest neighbor. Okay. Type 0, 0, 0, 0, 20, 20. Spacing to nearest neighbor. Add new constraints. Add 3 constraints. And then, alright, so that should be, okay, that's actually pretty interesting. So we're gonna adopt the auto layout. All right, let's see if we can adopt the auto layout. Let's see. So can we select these 3 things and then right click, enable stack, maybe on the bottom here, add the stack view, embed in stack view, and then so they should add in the stack view here. All right, so how do we make sure like landscape, portrait stay the same? Embedding the views in a stack view and embedding the views in a stack view and using constraints. Sure. Okay, so click on the stack view, I guess. And then, oh fuck me. Auto layout while pressing shift, ta. Analyze the layout. If necessary, alright, so select the stack view, type spacing 8. Alright, so enter the stack view. Spacing 8, which is already there. Yes, in the bottom right of the canvas, type add new constraint. So add new constraint. Click. Above spacing to nearest neighbor, click the 2 horizontal constraints and the top one. They become red. Alright, so we want to select all of them actually. So click and then click, click, click. Awesome. And leading, trailing spacing. The nearest neighbor means the boundary to the closest user interface element. Super view, okay. Because constraints to margin, it will be selected to the margins. This provides a space between the stack view and the edge. The top is positioned at the status bar, if not at the top of the scene. You need to add a little space. Okay, so 0 and then 20. 0, 20, and then update frames, items of new constraints. This causes the interface builder to automatically update the frames. Okay. Alright. So let's do ta. So that's gonna be 20. So you want this on. I messed up here. On. 20, 0, 0. And then it doesn't allow me to edit, update the views. And we fucked it up. Let's Ctrl Z this. And it's still messed up. Constraint the margins, right? Ta, 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 ta is like 20, no, 0, 0, 20. Add 3 constraints. What's this then? What's this? I don't truly get it. Can I? Spacing 8. Clip to bounds. Huh. What happens if I do spacing 20? Becomes bigger. Spacing 8. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should just. So it's. So where are the margins? What's this thing? Is that the margin? Maybe I already like. Oh wait, I think I already added 20, 0, 0, 20, 0 constraints. I already added them. It's weird that it doesn't like. It's a bit odd. Maybe I'm just gonna keep it like this. So adjust the text field in your storyboard on the bottom line of the canvas. Add new constraints. Spacing to nearest neighbor. In your storyboard, select the text field. Spacing to nearest neighbor. Click the right horizontal constraint. Okay, right horizontal constraint. Update frames, new constraint. Okay, so the text one should be like. Oh wait, no. Dynamic. Resize subviews. Control. Adjust fit. Let's make this another constraint. Type this. Constraint spacing to nearest neighbor. Let's make this 0. Okay. You know, I'm thinking of actually putting the margins at like 20 or something. I mean, makes a whole lot of more sense to me, right? Or 16. I think the default is 16. Top. Trailing. I mean, like, maybe I'm just gonna YOLO it and make it 16. All right. Let's see. Add new constraints. Add new constraints. Checkpoint. Hit your app and rotate hardware. Command left, command right. All right. Checkpoint. Let's make a checkpoint. Save it. Build it. Wrapping up. Check inside. Text field. On-screen keyboard. Keyboard. Hardware keyboard. Debugging AutoLayout. Resolve. Update frames. If you get warnings. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Awesome sauce. All right. So what did we do? We added the auto layout. Added auto layout for stack view. And added auto layout for text field width. Awesome. All right, let's check it out. All right, let's. What's the keyboard shortcut? Command R. All right. Oh. All right. Let's see. How do we how to rotate simulator? Come on. Let's see. Okay, so I finished the first tutorial. Build a basic UI. Okay, how long did I take? Roughly 2 hours. Well, 1.5 hours. All right, nice. That was a good one. That was nice. Oh, here we are. It's loading. It's loading. Ooh, alright, so I can click here, and then I can type, hello, this is Jan. And I can click here, but nothing happens. I can now command left arrow. Oh, of course, that's a keybind I made. Let's go to hardware, and then rotate left. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's super good. And I click. Oh man, that's super nice. It's super good to have like something tangible to show for, you know what I mean? Super nice. Alright. Let's rotate it back, I guess. Huh, can I? No. Alright. Let's quit this bad boy. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. Yeah, thank you all for joining, everyone. I had a great time. Hopefully you guys had a great time. We finished building a basic UI, which was super nice, a tutorial. Yeah, see you next time.